Well, hi guys. I'm over at my case feeder that I built for my Dillon Square Deal B, and one of my viewers actually is attempting to do something like I did, and I'm really glad. I mean, this is why I try to do these videos, to encourage people to do things. So he was having some questions about measurements. Now, I'm not going to take this thing apart, but I'll give you some rough numbers here. And let me just get my tape out here. I'm going to hold this handheld because I'm going to be doing a lot of moving around on this thing. So anyway, on the top, he was having questions about the vertical and the horizontals. On the top here, I did a double right here. This is facing at about a 45-degree angle to the press itself, because you needed that to get the case in. So if I measure from the tip of that to the tip of the long point here, that's coming in roughly about 9 3/4, and like I said, it's roughly a 45-degree angle. This one here, not super crucial, it's where they fit. That one looks about 7 3/8. So that's those two there. The other tube on the top that they're attached to, that's pulling in just under 7 7/16. So that's those. The height this way off the plate right here is 5 inches. Now that's, I think that's 3/16. That might be 1/4 inch plate. And then I put my threaded rod on the table, so I had adjustment. I have about 1.5 inches space there, so I can move this thing up and down with the threaded rods. So that's pretty much the upper part of this. Now the feed tube down below, which is actually hooked to the machine itself, if I go from end to end, that's 9.5 for that. That is the one that has the actuating part of it in to push the case in. So we have that. On that, I just mounted that to a small plate down here, and that looks like 1 3/4 inches by about 3. And there's 2 of those. There's threaded rods in there too, so I could adjust it. So that's that piece. And now we have the one that comes straight down. Let me see if I can give you a picture here, come out a little bit. That one's coming straight down. That is about 6.5 inches long that way. Then you have the other piece that goes forward here, and we'll get a tape on there. That's 5.5 inches right there. That's mounted to another plate in the front here. This is awfully hard to see in this angle. That's taking everything apart. But that plate looks like about a 3-inch by, and excuse my shaking hands here, 3 by, if I can get a hold of that sucker here, that's probably around a 4-inch piece there. Yeah, it's 3 by 4 is the base part of that. And I also cut the notches because the legs of the press have to fit through these notches here. Drilled a hole here. This is the rod that goes up to the hopper. And so that's your basic unit right there. Those are the numbers I used. Now somebody else might do something a little different, but at least this will get somebody in the ballpark. So that's it for now, guys. Just wanted to try to help out one of the guys that had questions. So that's it. Take care. Have a great day.